Hi, I'm Dr. Nancy Duncan from Duncan Hearing Healthcare, and I've had many patients come into the office after buying their hearing devices at a big box store to find out, is there a better way? And today we're going to talk about that. Both options have their pros and cons, and we're going to discuss that today to find out what works best for you, because not every choice is right for everybody. You want to make sure you consider your hearing loss and your budget when making a decision. So let's start with cost. Costco is known for offering lower priced hearing aids anywhere between $1,400 to $2,500. But does that make them right for you? Lower cost doesn't always mean better. And that's thousands less than you'll pay at most private clinics. But sometimes you're going to get better care at those clinics. So we're going to break that down a little further over this video. The private clinics may also offer hearing devices, and they might have a price point from $4,000 to $7,000. So what gives? Let's show you what happens here. With your private clinic, you're going to get a more VIP boutique experience at an independent audiologist, therefore the price will be higher. You may not realize they're not offered the lower prices that these box stores are offered, simply because we cannot do the bulk buying and have companies across the country available to us to buy in bulk. So let's take a look at lower price. Does that mean lower quality? Not always. Costco sells brands like Philips, Jabra, and Rexton. These are all national companies, but not part of the large Big Five manufacturing groups like Starkey, Widex, ReSound, Phonak, and Oticon. We're going to talk about those in a little bit. Costco's hearing aids are real hearing devices with modern features like Bluetooth streaming, computer processing, and noise reduction. Private clinics, however, usually carry the full range of products like I mentioned earlier. Your Oticon, your Phonak, your Starkey, your ReSound, and your Widex. These are all national brands that can be adjusted by any clinic, independent or otherwise. And so it does give you more flexibility if you're looking at moving in the future, or if you just want to have the ability to be able to go anywhere you want and not be tied to one location. Private clinics often have access to more advanced products. They may have products available for specialty hearing losses, or things like Lyric, which is an extended wear product that just gets changed every 30 days. These are not available at your Costco locations. At a private clinic, you're often seen by a licensed audiologist in conjunction with a hearing instrument specialist or an audiology assistant, whereas Costco, in many cases, just has a hearing instrument specialist. Sometimes they don't employ an audiologist. So always be aware of who you'll be seeing if you've made an appointment with a Costco location. When you're seen by a private clinic, they often spend quality time doing extensive diagnostic hearing testing. First, they'll start with your basic hearing testing, the beep test, listening for beeps at various pitches as well as volumes, discover what the lowest level that you can possibly hear. This helps us set our prescription. They should do some testing in background noise as well. We, in our clinic, do testing comparing your ears versus correction in a noisy environment, so we can help you understand what your expected improvement will be. Your practitioner should also do some cognitive screenings as well as testing to help discover your tolerance for background noise. This will all set you up for success when it comes to your hearing aids. Once the hearing aids are fit, they should do something called real ear measurements. This takes a look at the hearing aid within your ear, taking into account the size and shape of your ear canal, because the acoustics can make all the difference in the world with how you're hearing. If your ear is smaller than what that manufacturer has decided is their cutoff point, we may need to make adjustments to help accommodate you and make your journey more successful. Your audiologist should offer custom programming, as well as more customized, longer appointments to follow up and truly get to the root of your problems. This may not happen as Costco, as they are far more busy. Keep in mind, if you have an insurance benefit for your hearing aid as well, Costco does not bill insurance, so you may be responsible for doing that on your own. At many private clinics, they will go ahead and bill your insurance for you and only collect your portion out of pocket, so you don't have to worry about paying the portion that the insurance will be reimbursing. That said, many people are very happy with their Costco experience and the services they provide. So doing your research is key in finding out what works best for you. I encourage you to talk to family and friends who maybe have gone through this journey themselves, as well as the local physician that you work with. They may have some insight as to what's worked for their patients. And lastly, don't hesitate to look at online reviews. You'll get feedback from other people who've been down the same journey and same road that you're looking to go down. Another win for Costco is that they do offer a longer trial period. They offer up to 180 days. For most private clinics, that's not possible. We're not extended the same terms. So at most, we're offered up to 90 days of trial. So you're going to find that most clinics will offer 30 to 45 days, perhaps 60 days. So that's another area where your private clinic can't compete. will often work very hard for you during that trial to get everything right. So which is better? Well, it really depends on you and what you're looking for. If you're budget conscious, then Costco is going to be what's for you. If you're looking to have a more tailored VIP custom experience, then your private clinic is going to be what you'd want to consider. If you want solid technology at a lower price point, consider Costco. If you want the premium product that's going to give you the best possible outcome and have everything available to you, whether it be streaming, finding hearing aid app, specialty devices, then the private clinic is going to be more what you'll lean towards. And especially if you have a more complex hearing loss, please consider a private clinic. They're going to have many more options available to you to help. That being said, take a look at your insurance as well, because if you have a significant benefit, it may benefit you to go to a private clinic and take advantage of that. Both Costco and private clinics offer good quality hearing devices, so it's up to you to decide what's best. You want to take into consideration your lifestyle, budget, and the experience that you want to have. So, if you want a second opinion before you buy, or you'd like to do some comparison testing, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'd love to help you in your hearing journey. Again, I'm Nancy Duncan with Duncan Hearing Healthcare, and we're here to help. If you've liked what you heard today, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to our channel.